Movement. Execute target now.
Hey guys, Blazin here, and today, in this video, we're finally going to break down the Mutalith Vortex Beast. Now I know this is another video that's long overdue, and by now I'm sure a lot of you know how to fight it, but as long as Space Marine 2 keeps getting new players, then this video will always be for them. Or for some reason you're still finding yourself struggling against the Mutalith Vortex Beast, then, well, here's this video. And we're actually going to start off with two obvious circumstances when fighting the Vortex Beast. The first one is when the Vortex Beast grabs your bunghole through its, well, vortex into the fucking void. All you gotta do is run across the other side of the room, as it'll be a bright blue portal, and get the fuck out. Otherwise the darkness will kill you. The other circumstance is when you're about to kill the Vortex Beast when it's near the end of its health, the Vortex Beast will cradle itself and put a shield around it. When this happens, a couple portals will spawn around the edges of the arena. And basically all the Tzeentch cultist pieces of shit will run towards the Vortex Beast and attempt to heal it. But they won't be completely defenseless, as along with the cultists will also spawn the Chaos Spawn. So obviously try not to let the cultist run into the Vortex Beast, otherwise he'll get some of his health back. Now with that said, let's actually take a look at its actual moveset. So this has been pretty consistent. Every time you start the fight with the Vortex Beast, it always likes to start off with its, well, black hole vortex projectiles. And if you happen to be its target, just dodge like hell. Or in this case, as you can see, if you're a bulwark, you can just use your shield. And same goes for the Heavy's Iron Halo. The damage on these projectiles is decent. Not too high, but not too low either. Next, a pretty common move the Vortex Beast likes to do is the Pounce and Laser Shot. There's actually three things you gotta avoid here, but let's break it down. So the Pounce is pretty easy to parry, because the Pounce is parryable. However, it is almost not worth it because the parry does not stun it. Because even if you parry, you still got to worry about the Laser Shot that's coming after. And even if you dodge a Laser Shot, I feel like you gotta dodge a third time because that Laser Shot has a blast radius. So you gotta avoid the Pounce, avoid the Laser Shot, and then avoid the Laser Shot's blast radius. However, if you have a block weapon, then it might be worth, perfect blocking the Pounce attacks to at least get yourself some, surcharges or whatever you call them. However, if you use a balance or fencing and you plan to parry the Pounce, then just be careful when trying to go for a gun strike. So this is a pretty common and easy move to avoid. The Vortex Beast will sometimes pound the ground up to 3 times. As you can see in this case, it only pounded twice. And as another side note, each one of these ground pounds he's doing, there is actually a blast radius surrounding it. So going in for a melee is not advised. You can barely see it as I'm pretty far away, but the blast radius is very similar to the Hellbrute's Hammer Slam. Now this move right here surprised and scared the hell out of me, as I thought it was completely fucked and dead. So the Vortex Beast basically has a fucking Zangief long-range command grab. And as you can see, it is unblockable, so you have to avoid it. If you don't, you get completely fucked like I did. Now this footage isn't the first time me facing the Vortex Beast, but I wonder if I remember it wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I feel like I got beat up more than this. I could be wrong though. Maybe this is the whole animation. But I vividly remember getting my shit kicked in the very first time. Like he pounded more than this. Unless I did something, I don't know. But either way, if you see an unblockable from a distance, avoid that shit. Next, we have another intimidating move, but it's really not. The Vortex Beast will use its little glowing dark halo thing that it has above its head. It'll send it up in the air and start shooting a bunch of laser beams. Now, the laser beam shooting up in the air, you don't have to worry about. It's the laser beams on the ground that you have to focus on. Just keep an eye on the lasers hitting the ground, because eventually one of the lasers will slowly creep up towards you. You'll see it when you're paying attention. There will be one distinct laser beam that's slowly tracking towards you. And if you paid attention to the footage, near the end of it, I get hit by the laser even though you saw me completely avoid it. So I'm pretty sure sometimes the laser beam is bugged and the laser might have a bigger hitbox than it shows. And to make sure that this was not an outdated bug, or if it was patched, because the footage that you're seeing today is way back when patch 10 came out and I was getting footage. I made sure to face the Vortex Beast again twice as Bulwark, and nope, that's still the case. The laser beams may have a bigger hitbox than it looks. Like, it'll look like you completely avoid it, but you'll still get hit. I think that might be an unintended bug that nobody has reported. So if you guys want to bring that to Saber's attention, or if you want to show them this clip in this video, that would be nice, because getting hit by a laser beam that you clearly avoided and you still get hit sucks. And while we're on the topic on the laser beam, since this would be the last sort of laser discussion, something that's, well, it's not bad, but it's just annoying, I find annoying, is that when you get hit by either one of these laser beams, or even the pounce one, the pounce end laser beam, you'll get hit with the hallucination effect the, Thousand Suns like to put on you, like instantly. So just a little side note there.
The beast is nearly spent. Execute target now.
We now probably come to the most infamous move that everybody wants to know how to counter. Or I don't know, like I said, I know this video is coming in extremely late, so I assume probably a lot of you know how to counter this move. But hey, if not, then, let's break it down. So the Vortex Beast will swipe at you 6 times in a row. That's basically the important bit. Other than that, as you can see in the footage, all of these attacks are parryable. Just don't gun strike like in the middle of this string like I did. That's basically all you need to know. It's a 6 hitting string. And then it's just up to you to pay attention to its swipe animations, and then parry accordingly. And of course, save your gun strike towards the end when it's finished. And as an extra side note, there are some rare instances where the Vortex Beast will actually stop in the middle of this 6 hitting string. So he may not do all 6, he might do maybe 2 or 3.
Wrestle with inner corruption.
And finally, this is the last thing I'll talk about, is the Vortex Tentacles, which are very simple to deal with. They can't shoot projectiles out of their tentacle arms, and when you get close to them, they do have like a 360 swipe. You can shoot them, you can melee them, and as you can see, the 360 swipe attack has a blue spark, so it is parryable. And that's pretty much it on the Vortex Beast, guys. I hope I got every move. I'm pretty sure I did. I hope I didn't miss any. And I'm glad I was able to get this video out before the new year. And yeah, I'm done here. So, like the video if you enjoyed. Share the video around, especially for those that are struggling against the Vortex Beast. And leave a comment down below on what you think of the Vortex Beast. So anyways, I'll see you guys. Merry Kingsmas. And I'll see you guys next year. Peace.